The spiritual significance of emotional and physical pain. A message from the universe. In our human experience, few things are as profound and transformative as the pains we endure, both emotional and physical. We often find ourselves asking, why? Why must we suffer? Why does the heart break and why does the body ache? From a spiritual perspective, pain is far more than a mere consequence of chance or circumstance. It is a powerful teacher, a messenger from the universe urging us to look deeper, to listen, and to heal in ways we might otherwise ignore. The universe, in all its vastness, communicates with us in many subtle forms, through synchronicities, dreams, intuitions, and yes, through our bodies and emotions. Pain is one of its most vivid languages, calling our attention to aspects of our lives, our relationships, and ourselves that need nurturing, understanding, and transformation. Emotional pain, the heart's call for alignment. Emotional pain is often the soul's cry for healing. When we experience heartbreak, betrayal, loss, or deep sadness, the pain we feel is not only a reflection of external events, but also an invitation to look within. The universe uses emotional suffering to remind us of the delicate balance between our inner world and the outer world. Emotional pain frequently signals a misalignment between who we truly are and how we are living. For instance, heartbreak may not solely be about the end of a relationship. It may be a sign that we have been neglecting our own needs, our self-worth, or our boundaries. Betrayal could serve as a reminder that we've placed too much trust in others, without honoring our own intuition or discernment. Loss can show us the transient nature of life, urging us to embrace impermanence and cherish the present moment. These experiences, as painful as they are, encourage us to grow, to become more conscious of how we engage with others and with ourselves. The universe asks us, through emotional pain, to examine our attachments, our fears, and the stories we tell ourselves. It wants us to awaken to our true nature, a nature that is not dependent on external validation or fleeting connections, but is rooted in self-love, awareness, and inner peace. The path through emotional pain is often one of forgiveness, not just of others, but of ourselves. It is about letting go of expectations, releasing old wounds, and finding the courage to love again, more deeply, and with greater authenticity. The universe's message in emotional suffering is one of transformation. We are being called to shed the layers of ego, the illusions of separation, and return to a state of wholeness. Physical pain. The body as a spiritual gateway. Just as emotional pain is a teacher, so too is physical pain. The body is a sacred vessel, a mirror that reflects the state of our inner world. When we experience physical discomfort, it is often an outward manifestation of deeper emotional, energetic, or spiritual imbalances. The universe speaks through the body, calling us to pay attention to the areas of our life that we may have neglected or repressed. Chronic pain, recurring injuries, or sudden physical ailments often ask us to examine not just the physical causes, but the emotional and spiritual roots as well. For instance, back pain may symbolize a feeling of being overburdened, carrying too much weight, either emotionally or in terms of responsibility. Knee pain could represent fear of moving forward in life, or resistance to change. The stomach might hold the energy of anxiety or unresolved trauma, while headaches could be a sign of mental overload, stress, or unprocessed grief. The universe encourages us to not view physical pain as a mere nuisance, but as a doorway into deeper self-awareness. It asks us to treat the body as an integral part of our spiritual practice. Just as we nurture our minds and spirits, we are called to nurture the body, to listen to its needs, to treat it with compassion, and to recognize it as a powerful guide on our spiritual journey. In this way, physical pain becomes a catalyst for healing on all levels. It urges us to slow down, to reconnect with our breath, and to bring our focus back to the present moment. The universe may be telling us to rest, to recalibrate, or to seek out deeper forms of nourishment, whether that's through food, movement, or emotional expression. The message is clear. Healing the body is often synonymous with healing the soul. The higher purpose of suffering. On a grander scale, both emotional and physical pain serve a higher purpose in our lives. They are not punishments from the universe, but rather tools for evolution. Without challenges, we would remain stagnant, clinging to old patterns and limiting beliefs. Pain, as difficult as it is to bear, often becomes the force that propels us into greater levels of awareness and consciousness. The universe uses suffering to bring us face to face with our deepest fears, unresolved emotions, and unhealed parts of ourselves. In doing so, we are given the opportunity to transcend them, to grow beyond what we thought possible. Pain can break us open, but in that breaking, we often discover the light of our own resilience and capacity for transformation. Through suffering, we learn humility, patience, and compassion, both for ourselves and for others. It is often through our own hardships that we become more empathetic to the struggles of those around us. The universe uses pain to remind us of our interconnectedness, to show us that we are all on this journey together, and that every being we meet is carrying their own burden. Moreover, pain teaches us the art of surrender. When we resist pain, it often intensifies. But when we surrender to it, not in defeat but in acceptance, we allow ourselves to flow with the universe's greater plan. This surrender is not about giving up. It's about trusting that the universe is guiding us toward healing, even when the path is difficult. It's about recognizing that within every painful experience lies the seed of renewal, rebirth, and a deeper connection to the divine. Listening to the message of pain. So, what is the universe trying to say through our pain? It is reminding us that we are not separate from the cycles of life, death, and rebirth. It is teaching us that healing is not always immediate or linear, but it is always possible. Emotional and physical pain are the universe's way of guiding us back to ourselves, to the core of who we are beyond the pain. The next time you feel the weight of emotional or physical pain, try to listen. Ask the universe, what are you trying to teach me? What part of me is calling out for love, for attention, for healing? Sit with your pain, not as an enemy, but as a wise teacher with something to reveal. It may be asking you to change, to release, or to embrace a new perspective. It may be guiding you toward a deeper connection with your soul. Ultimately, pain is a reminder that we are human, vulnerable, and imperfect. But it is in our vulnerability that we find our greatest strength. The universe speaks through our pain to remind us that even in the darkest moments, we are never truly alone. We are always held, always guided, and always loved by the divine forces that shape our journey. Pain may be a part of that journey, but it is not the end. Beyond the pain lies growth, healing, and a return to the light.